Gentlemen, if you're over 50 and you think a plain glass of water is giving your body everything it needs, I want you to hear this. The conversation isn't only about how much water you drink. It's also about what you may be adding to your daily routine to support circulation, energy, stamina, and overall vitality. And when circulation is working well, the benefits can reach beyond your morning walk or workout. Healthy blood flow also plays an important role in sexual function and confidence during intimacy. I'll also answer 2 questions men frequently ask. How long might it take before you notice a difference? And can these additions be used safely if you're already taking medication? Before we begin, tell me in the comments where you're watching from and your age. I always enjoy seeing where our viewers are joining us from. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel for more practical men's health discussions. Addition number 1 is a small amount of Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt in your morning water. The idea is simple. Add about a 1/4 teaspoon to a glass of water first thing in the morning, preferably before breakfast. These salts contain small amounts of trace minerals, and the goal is to support hydration and the normal functions your body depends on throughout the day. As men get older, maintaining good hydration becomes increasingly important, especially when the goal is supporting energy, circulation, and physical performance. You can also squeeze some fresh lemon juice into the same glass. This adds flavor, provides vitamin C, and makes plain water easier to enjoy as part of a consistent morning routine. But gentlemen, more salt is not better. If you already consume plenty of sodium, have been advised to restrict salt, or you're managing high blood pressure, kidney disease, heart problems, or another condition affected by sodium intake, don't automatically start adding extra salt to your water. Speak with your healthcare provider first. The purpose isn't to turn your water salty or dramatically increase your sodium intake. It's about building a simple morning routine that fits your individual health needs. Addition number 2 is beetroot juice or beetroot powder. This one is especially interesting because beets are naturally rich in dietary nitrates, which your body can convert into nitric oxide. Why does that matter? Nitric oxide helps your blood vessels relax and widen, allowing blood to move more freely throughout the body. And for men over 50, supporting healthy circulation matters for physical stamina, cardiovascular function, and sexual response. The routine is straightforward. You can stir about 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder into 12 ounces of water. If you prefer fresh beetroot, juice 1 beet and mix it into roughly 8 ounces of water. Consider drinking it about an hour before physical activity, or include it earlier in your day as part of your normal routine. But there's an important precaution here. Beetroot may influence blood pressure. So if you already take blood pressure medication, don't assume that adding something natural automatically makes it safe for you. Speak with your doctor before turning it into a daily habit, especially if your blood pressure already runs low or you're taking medication that lowers it. Your medical history matters more than any general recommendation. So now we have mineral water with lemon and beetroot. Addition number 3 is raw apple cider vinegar, preferably the kind that still contains the mother. This is another simple addition that can become part of your daily routine without making things complicated. The approach is to mix about 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar into 10 to 12 ounces of water and drink it around 15 minutes before your 2 biggest meals of the day. Never drink apple cider vinegar straight. It is highly acidic, so diluting it properly matters. You can also drink it through a straw to reduce direct contact with your teeth. If you want to pair this routine with food, consider watermelon or cucumber. Watermelon naturally contains citrulline, an amino acid involved in pathways connected with nitric oxide production. Now, a question many men ask is, how quickly should you expect results? There isn't one timeline that applies to everyone. Some men may notice changes in how they feel within a couple of weeks, while others may need longer before noticing anything meaningful. The important thing is not expecting 1 glass to suddenly transform your circulation or sexual performance. Consistency matters more than a single serving. Addition number 4 is pomegranate juice or pomegranate extract. This is one many men overlook, but pomegranate is naturally rich in compounds called polyphenols, which are known for their antioxidant properties. These compounds may help support the health of your blood vessels and protect nitric oxide from breaking down too quickly. And remember, Nitric oxide plays an important role in helping blood vessels relax so blood can move more freely. After 50, supporting healthy circulation becomes increasingly important for energy, stamina, and sexual function. A simple routine is to mix about 4 ounces of pure pomegranate juice with 8 ounces of water. You can have it later in the day, such as during the afternoon. If you want another food alongside it, consider a small piece of dark chocolate containing at least 70% cacao. Dark chocolate contains flavonoids, another group of plant compounds associated with vascular health. But don't turn this into a sugary drink. Choose pure pomegranate juice without unnecessary added sugar and keep the serving moderate. And gentlemen, what you put in your glass is only part of the picture, because you can follow every nutritional habit we're discussing and still work against your circulation if you're constantly stressed or sleeping poorly. Before we get to the final addition, we need to talk about sleep and stress, because they are closely connected to the same circulation and stamina goals we've been discussing. You can add beetroot, pomegranate, or other ingredients to your routine, but if you're sleeping only 5 broken hours every night or constantly living under stress, your body may still struggle to perform the way you want. Chronic stress keeps your body in a more activated state. You may notice that you're tense, mentally exhausted, and unable to fully relax. And during intimacy, relaxation matters because your nervous system and blood vessels are both involved in a healthy sexual response. Sleep matters just as much. Your body uses those nighttime hours for recovery and repair. When your sleep is consistently poor, your daytime energy, mood, stamina, and overall well-being can suffer. So gentlemen, don't focus so heavily on what you're putting into your water that you ignore the foundation underneath everything else. Protect your sleep. Find healthy ways to manage stress. Stay physically active and give your body enough time to recover. These habits work together. Addition number 5 is L-citrulline powder. This is the final addition, and it connects directly with the nitric oxide pathway we've been discussing throughout this video. L-citrulline is an amino acid that your body can convert into L-arginine. L-arginine is then used to produce nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels relax and supports healthy circulation throughout the body. For men over 50, that matters because healthy blood flow plays an important role in energy, physical stamina, and sexual response. A practical approach is to mix 6 to 8 grams of L-citrulline powder into about 16 ounces of water, divided into 2 servings. One portion can be taken before physical activity and the other later in the day. You can also pair it with antioxidant-rich foods, such as berries or dark leafy greens, as part of your regular diet. But gentlemen, don't assume that taking more will automatically produce better results. And if you're taking medication, particularly medicines that affect blood pressure or circulation, or you have kidney, heart, or other medical conditions, speak with your healthcare provider before making L-citrulline a regular supplement. Remember, none of these additions should replace proper medical care. Let's bring everything together. We've covered 5 simple additions you can consider as part of a routine designed to support circulation, energy, stamina, and overall health after 50. First, we discussed mineral-rich salt with fresh lemon in your morning water. Second was beetroot, which provides dietary nitrates your body can convert into nitric oxide. Third was diluted apple cider vinegar. Fourth, we covered pomegranate juice with its antioxidant-rich polyphenols. And finally, L-citrulline, an amino acid involved in the pathway your body uses to produce nitric oxide. But remember, gentlemen, nothing you add to a glass of water can replace the fundamentals. Move your body regularly, reduce excessive alcohol, don't smoke, protect your sleep, manage stress, eat well, and stay on top of your routine medical checkups. Think of these additions as support for a healthy foundation, not substitutes for it. And if you take medication or manage a medical condition, speak with your healthcare provider before making supplements or major dietary changes part of your daily routine. This isn't about trying to become 25 again. It's about giving your body the support it needs to maintain healthy circulation, energy, confidence, and intimacy as you age. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with another man over 50. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 additions are you interested in trying first?